Today our topic of discussion is Natraj statue and atomic physics.
And welcome to my channel, everyone. Namaskaram. My name is Kritika, and as I always come on with some new fact, which I find it very fascinating, insightful. So I always come with something new, which is not actually new, but yes, many of us don't know about it. So my question today is, whenever you see a Natraj statue, we all know that is a dancing Lord Shiva, statue of dancing Lord Shiva. What does come to your mind at first? In this video today, we are going to find some secrets how Lord Shiva's dancing Natraj statue is actually connected with it has actually a deep connection though. It's deeply connected to the secret of atomic physics.
The Natraj statue is one of the most famous and recognizable images from Hindu mythology. It represents God Shiva in his cosmic dance form known as the Tandava. You may have seen the famous Natraj statue in India or in various Hindu temples around the world. This statue depicts the Hindu god Lord Shiva in his form as Natraj, the Lord of Dance. It represents the cosmic cycle of creation and destruction and is considered a symbol of balance and harmony. But what people don't realize is that this powerful image has a deep connection with the world of atomic physics. Some of you may question us, like, what? What does the statue has to do with atomic physics? Well, there is a fascinating link between two. Let's get into it. In early 20th century, physicists were grappling with the mysterious behavior of atoms. They discovered that atoms were not just small, indivisible particles, but were made up of even smaller subatomic particles like protons, neutrons, and electrons. And at the subatomic level, matter does not behave in the predictable, linear way. Instead, particles exist in a state of constant motion and change, with energy and matter constantly transforming into one another. And then scientists dive more deeper into the atom. They found that it was not just a collection of random particles, but a highly structured system that followed specific laws of nature. And then they began to understand that the behavior of atoms was governed by the principles of quantum mechanics. And one of the most fundamental concepts in quantum mechanics is the idea of wave-particle duality. This means that particles like electron can exhibit both wave-like and particle-like behavior depending on how they are observed. And then this led to the development of new field of physics called quantum field theory, which sought to explain the behavior of particles in terms of waves and fields. And in this context now, the statue of Natraj, Lord Shiva, took a new meaning. This dynamic behavior is often compared to a dance, with particles moving in pattern and rhythms that seems to reflect the movement of a dancer. And it is here that the connection to the Natraj statue comes in. The Natraj statue depicts Lord Shiva in his role as the Lord of Dance performing the cosmic dance of creation and destruction. The statue captures the movement and rhythm of the dance with Shiva's body in a dynamic pose and his hair and clothing flowing in a graceful curves. And physicists began to see the Natraj statue as a metaphor for the dance of subatomic particles within the atom. Just as Lord Shiva dance represents the constant motion and change of the universe, so too do the subatomic particles within the atom dance and interact in never-ending cycle. But what is particularly interesting is the position of Lord Shiva's feet. He stands on one foot with the other foot raised in the air surrounded by the rings of flames. This pose is known as the dance of bliss or Ananda Tandava, as it's said to be represent the cycle of creation and destruction. Now, if we look at this pose from a scientific perspective, we see something very remarkable. The raised foot represents the release of energy, while the foot on the ground represents the stability and grounding of matter. And the ring of flame symbolizes the energy and heat generated by the dance. In other words, the Natraj statue captures the very essence of atomic physics with its depiction of dynamic interplay between energy and matter, creation and destruction, and the constant motion and transformation of the universe. And this connection between ancient mythology and modern physics highlights the power of human imagination and the universality of scientific principles. Friends, this fantastic glided statue of Nataraja stands proudly on the grounds of CERN, the European Organization of Nuclear Research in Switzerland. Since, as we discussed before, Nataraj statue is a creative metaphor of CERN's mission and research regarding the cosmic dance of subatomic particle.
Guys, that was everything for today. So from next time, whenever you are seeing Nataraj statue anywhere, try to connect it with the atomic physics, and also don't forget the incredible dance of subatomic particles.
Thank you for listening and watching. We will be back again another day with another story. Till then, take care and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.